walk down in the key of A. A little bit more difficult when the left hand, there's a couple strange chords there, but let's look at this A. First of all, again, you pick the voicing that works for the situation. So instead of having to play the A like this, I'm just doing a bar because I know my next chord is going to be this E over G sharp, which is not an easy chord to play. So I'm going to, all these guys are ready. They're prepared. They're like, okay, put me in, coach. I'm ready. So here's A, and then they like jump on their guy. So boom, boom, boom. So A, E over G sharp, F sharp minor 7. Bam. Again, you could just kind of work on this. And I don't know, I just feel like you could do the walk down. You could do the finger picking thing, but you know, kind of like draw me close to you, and then it's lay it all down again. Hear you say that I'm your friend. That's when I use this kind of walk down often. Or in the song Shout to the Lord, my Jesus. A lot of these chords. But just for fun, just to get a little more rhythm, let's look at our right hand again. We're going to do that kind of plucking or claw technique, and it's like kind of emulating the snare drum again, or like a djembe maybe, you know, like. So just hitting the strings and muting with my left hand. So bam. It's kind of a good back porch kind of vibe. You know, you're on the back porch with a good tall glass of iced tea. Yeah, 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 yeah. Looking up at the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. Yeah, 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 yeah. So just kind of noodle around with that for a little bit. And then we keep walking down with the A over E to a D. A over C sharp, which we did in the key of D. There's our 4 over 5 chord. In this case, it's a B minor 7 over E. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. 4, walk down 2, 5 and 1. Walking down to the 6. 1, 4, 3, 2, 4 over 5. Back to 1. So it's a little bit more challenging, but definitely useful, especially this shape right here. As hard as that is, that E over G sharp, it's a movable shape, so it's worth getting familiar with it because you can move it around. If you're in a key of F, you can go like, it's like da 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 da. If you don't have time to put your capo on, you can use that. Or if you're in the key of G, da, 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 instead of going to that voicing, you could go, it's a 1 chord over the 3rd in the bass voicing. So when in doubt, you can always pull that out. Hey, it rhymes. And then let's come back to the key of E in this walk down. We've already explored E a lot with that open chord concept. But let's, there's going to be times where we need this kind of thing. And it's kind of a combination of the D walk down almost, but starting on the E there. E, and then A, E over G sharp, F sharp minor. Again, I mute things. You could do this F sharp like that or F sharp minor, but to me, it just gets too clunky down there. So just nice to keep it lighter. And then I love this A over a B bass. You can kind of, you know, I mean, if you feel like you go up an octave and just hit 12 frets above, it's kind of fun. You can pretend you're Phil Keaggy. So, and then A over B. So it's like, I wouldn't use this that much in E. Occasionally, maybe on a song like Jesus, lover of my soul, Jesus, never let you go. It's kind of that James Taylor. I did an arrangement one time of love thee because thou hast first loved me. And then it just has a lot of these kind of, just kind of sounds R&B to me. So, try that. Again, it's one of those things that if you may find yourself capoed, where you have to do a good walk down in the key of F, and instead of using the open position, all of a sudden you find, okay, there's F right there. And then 4, 1 over 3, 4 over 5, back to 1. So that's your walk down in E, and again, it's worth, even though it's quite a struggle, especially that the action on this guitar is a little bit high. That's one thing you might want to check out on your guitar. Are the strings high off of the neck on your guitar? Because that will affect the intonation. Intonation is, you know, when a chord sounds good here, but then you go up high, and that, you know, even there's a G, but then here's a G also. And there'll be a few things a little bit out of tune, and sometimes it's because, you know, just because of weather conditions, the neck has kind of turned a little bit, and it causes the strings to feel a little bit higher, and that affects the intonation. So if you're not able to adjust it yourself, and to be honest, I never was after playing for 25 years, I always bring it to the best music store within a 25-mile radius of my home, and you do the same thing, and just ask their technician if they can look at the intonation and see if they can lower the action as much as possible without it buzzing. And sometimes all that's required is a little adjustment of the truss rod, or sometimes it's actually they'll adjust the saddle. But just something to think about. I've just realized that as I'm playing in the key of E here, there's just a few things that are a little more challenging than they need to be. So check it out.